see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Grab. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So Purdue's offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They're working that left side. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fields. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pauling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fields. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he...
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPO. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 17 over the Stallions. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Singleton. Makes the catch, it's McCoby. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Boilermakers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Powers through the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Try to get it to the edge. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. That's reeled in. It's Love. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Toggle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Gonna run it. It's Love. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Right back to it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Singleton. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front seven. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Pauly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Using his legs. It's Love. Can't get him to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Running it to the right. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Wide open spaces. The chains will move and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Singleton. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly complete. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's McCoby. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now he's looking to throw it. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Fields.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires on the move. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. From the 30-yard line on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Slithers into space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team.
Number 38 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Love. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. He's got it on the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Boilermakers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Singleton. The short hands, it's McCovey. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Power football with the run.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really... He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give out of the gun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Love. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Going to the running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off across the 35. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. After run, now throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Gets it out quickly. That's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Jacoby. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man in the middle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Now on first down from the 43. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over ULM. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Makes the grab on the left. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Pickup of 12. And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. On the run, it's Love. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, their defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
First down, Purdue.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Offense working from the pistol. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rock. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets away from one. He's got space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll run it on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Carr. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Offense in a bunch formation.
Offense is south. Will be in turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with a run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
RPO complete to open the drive. Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll keep it on the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Running back searching for a hole. And a short run there, and that'll end it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks.